Did you know that one of the most powerful superfoods out there might already be in your fridge? Yep, eggs. Most folks think of them as just a basic breakfast food. But there's a lot more going on inside that little shell, especially when it comes to senior health. Believe it or not, many nutrition experts now say eggs are one of the most complete foods available. Think about it. How many times have you cracked an egg without realizing the impact it could have on your bones, your brain, even your vision? Here's the real surprise. If you eat eggs the right way and in the right amount, they could actually help manage or even prevent 7 common health problems that seniors face every day. And in this video, we're going to break it all down, from science-backed benefits to smart tips on how to prepare them, and even who might need to be a bit cautious. We're covering it all. If you care about your health or you're supporting someone you love, this is definitely a video worth watching. And if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. Our goal is simple: to help seniors live longer, stay stronger, and feel smarter. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and tell us where you're tuning in from. We'd love to hear from you. Let's jump in. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 1. Protects eye health. As we get older, it's common to notice little changes in how we see the world. Maybe it's squinting at fine print, struggling with glare from headlights at night, or needing to bring a photo closer just to see it clearly. At first, these things might seem small, but over time, they can feel like you're slowly losing the sharpness of life's details, the twinkle in a loved one's eyes, the richness of a sunset, or the handwriting on a card from a friend. But here's something you might not expect. Something as everyday as an egg could help you hold on to those moments. More specifically, the yolk. Inside, you'll find 2 powerhouse nutrients for your eyes: lutein and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants aren't just good for you, they're essential. They collect in the retina, especially in the macula, the part of the eye that gives you crisp, central vision. Their job: to block harmful blue light and calm oxidative stress. 2 of the biggest reasons seniors develop cataracts or macular degeneration. The catch: your body can't make lutein or zeaxanthin on its own. You have to get them through food. And while leafy greens contain them too, eggs offer a big advantage. They're more bioavailable, which means your body absorbs them more easily. That's a huge plus, especially as digestion slows with age. Science backs this up in a big way. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that eating just 1 egg a day significantly raised blood levels of both lutein and zeaxanthin. Higher levels of these nutrients are directly linked to better macular pigment density, which is basically a protective shield for your eyes. Another study found that regular egg consumption could lower the risk of serious age-related macular degeneration by nearly 40%. But let's step beyond the science for a second. This is about more than nutrients and numbers. It's about being able to see your grandchild's grin clearly, reading your favorite book without squinting, or driving at dusk without fear. It's about staying connected to your world through your vision. Eggs are simple, familiar, but they quietly offer a remarkable gift: the ability to help preserve your sight longer and keep those vivid details of life within reach. And as amazing as that is, eggs have even more to give. The same nutrients that support your vision also play a key role in helping you stay strong and steady as you age. Let's take a look at how eggs support your muscles and why that might be the most important benefit of all. 2. Strengthens muscles and prevents frailty. There comes a point in many people's later years when getting up from a chair doesn't feel quite the same. It's not painful exactly, but it's slower, heavier, a little more uncertain. Things that used to be automatic, climbing a few steps, carrying groceries, even going for a short walk, suddenly take more thought, more balance, maybe even a little hesitation. For many older adults, this creeping loss of strength isn't just inconvenient. It can be deeply unsettling, because it's not just about physical ability, it's about independence, confidence, and the freedom to move through life without fear. That's why keeping your muscles strong in your 60s, 70s, and beyond is more than a fitness goal. It's essential. And what might surprise you is that eggs, yes, simple, everyday eggs can play a major role in helping you stay strong. Eggs are one of the most complete sources of protein you can eat. They're affordable, easy to digest, and contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild and maintain muscle. Each egg has about 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein. And unlike some heavier protein foods, eggs are gentle on your digestion and easy to cook, whether you like them scrambled, boiled, or poached. This becomes especially important because of a condition called sarcopenia. That's the gradual loss of muscle mass that begins as early as your 50s and speeds up as you get older. Most people don't notice it right away, until the weakness starts to interfere with everyday life, making balance harder, falls more likely, and even simple tasks feel exhausting. But here's the hopeful part. Research shows that seniors who get enough protein, especially earlier in the day, tend to maintain better muscle strength and mobility than those who don't. Eggs are an ideal way to meet that need. Quick, nourishing, and packed with the fuel your muscles need. And it's not just about looking strong, it's about living strong. It's about being able to stand without help, go for a walk without fear, or enjoy life's simple pleasures. Gardening, cooking, dancing without worrying your legs will give out. When you crack open an egg, you're not just making breakfast. You're making an investment in your freedom and movement. It's a quiet act of care for the version of you who still wants to move with confidence. But while muscles matter, there's something just as important underneath them, your bones. Because even the strongest muscles can't keep you steady without a solid foundation. And in the next part, we'll explore how eggs can help you build and protect one of the most vital structures in your entire body, your skeleton. Let's keep going. 3. Supports bone health. There's something quietly powerful about being able to stand tall. It's more than just posture, it's about presence, confidence, and a sense of control over your body. But as we age, staying upright and steady can become one of the biggest challenges we face. Fragile bones, curved spines, and unexpected fractures don't happen all at once. They creep in gradually. After years of small changes, we often don't even notice until one day a simple slip or stumble becomes a major turning point. Most of us have heard that calcium is important for strong bones. And that's absolutely true. But there's another piece of the puzzle that rarely gets enough attention. It's a quiet partner that makes sure the calcium you're taking in actually gets where it needs to go. That partner is vitamin D. And one of the easiest ways to get it might already be sitting in your fridge, the yolk of an egg. As we get older, our ability to make vitamin D from sunlight naturally decreases. At the same time, our need for it increases. Without enough vitamin D, the calcium you get from food or supplements can pass right through your system unused. It's like trying to build a house without any nails. Materials are there, but nothing holds it together. That's where eggs come in. Egg yolks offer a gentle and reliable source of vitamin D, along with other key nutrients like phosphorus and protein, both essential for maintaining strong. Then sabones. Research has shown that seniors with healthy vitamin D levels are significantly less likely to experience fractures, especially hip fractures. And that's a big deal. A fall that might be minor for someone younger can be life-changing for someone over 70. It can mean months of rehab or the loss of independence altogether. That's why eggs are more than just food. They're a way to support your foundation, to strengthen what's underneath your muscles, and to protect your ability to move freely through life. Every time you eat an egg, you're doing something quiet but meaningful. You're reinforcing your balance, your strength, your ability to stay active. But what if I told you that bone health and heart health are more connected than most people realize? Yes, your heart, that incredible organ that's been working for you since the day you were born, is also affected by the choices you make in the kitchen. And in the next part, we're diving into one of the most misunderstood topics in senior nutrition: how eggs really impact your heart and why the story you've heard might not be the full picture. Let's take a look. 4. Supports heart health. For most of us, the heart has always meant more than just a muscle. It's the symbol of life, of love, of everything we hold dear. It beats for our families, for our passions, and for the memories that still light us up inside. So when we talk about protecting our hearts in our later years, it's not just about numbers and test results. It's personal, it's emotional, and it matters more than ever. For years, though, eggs got a bad reputation when it came to heart health. Many seniors were told to avoid them, fearing their cholesterol content. They pushed eggs off the plate, thinking they were doing the right thing. But science has come a long way, and it's telling us a much more hopeful story. Now, yes, eggs do contain cholesterol, but for most people, dietary cholesterol doesn't directly raise blood cholesterol levels the way we once thought. In fact, eggs have been shown to boost HDL, the good cholesterol that actually helps protect your heart. Even more, eggs are rich in heart-loving nutrients like B12, selenium, and choline. These nutrients help calm inflammation, support healthy blood vessels, and even play a role in maintaining stable blood pressure. A major study published in the British Medical Journal, which followed over 400,000 people, found no link between moderate egg intake and heart disease. In fact, the data showed some protective effects in those who regularly included eggs in their diet. It's a reminder that nutrition isn't always black and white often. It's about finding balance and focusing on real nourishment. For older adults especially, eggs can be a simple, affordable, and natural way to care for your heart. No pills, no complex routines. A boiled egg at breakfast isn't just something quick to eat. It's a small, meaningful choice. One that honors the rhythm inside you that's carried you through every high and low, every laugh and tear. So maybe it's time to stop feeling guilty about eggs and instead feel grateful, because your heart deserves care. It deserves strength, and it deserves your trust with every beat it takes. But as we age, there's another part of our health that quietly starts to matter, just as much as our heart, our mind, our ability to remember names, stay focused, and feel mentally sharp. And as it turns out, the egg has something to offer there, too. In the next section, We'll explore how this humble food supports brain health and memory, and why that matters more than ever as the years go on. 5. Supports brain health and memory. As we get older, it's natural to reflect not just on the life we've lived, but on the memories we want to hold on to forever. A grandchild's laugh echoing through the room, the familiar tune of a favorite old song, the comforting aroma of a home-cooked family dinner. These aren't just memories. They're pieces of who we are. So when the quiet concern about memory loss starts to creep in, it can feel deeply personal, like a part of ourselves is slipping away. That's why it's so important to nourish not just the body, but the brain. And surprisingly, one of the most powerful tools for doing that might already be in your kitchen: the simple egg. Eggs are one of nature's richest sources of choline, a nutrient that plays a critical role in keeping the brain sharp. Choline helps create acetylcholine, a chemical messenger that supports memory, learning, and mood. It's what helps your brain cells talk to each other, so you can stay mentally focused and emotionally balanced even as you age. And here's the thing: the impact of choline isn't just theoretical. A major study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed more choline performed better on memory tests and had a significantly lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. That's huge. The problem: most people don't get enough choline from food. And that gap gets wider as we age. But just one egg provides nearly 30% of your daily needs, delivered in a form your body can absorb and actually use. It's not a miracle cure, but it is a steady, reliable way to support your brain bit by bit, breakfast by breakfast. And that kind of consistency matters, because it's not just about protecting your memory, it's about holding on to your identity, your stories, your ability to stay connected to the people and moments that mean the most to you. And don't toss the yolk. That's where the good stuff is. In addition to choline, the yolk contains brain-friendly nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids and B vitamins, both of which play a role in keeping your mind clear and your mood steady. Nature really knew what it was doing when it packed all that brain power into one small shell. So, if you've ever wondered whether adding eggs to your routine is worth it, the answer is a resounding yes. They support not just your physical health, but the mental clarity and emotional strength that make life rich and meaningful. And as you'll see next, the benefits don't stop there, because the same egg that nourishes your brain also plays a quiet but important role in something every aging body depends on: your immune system. Let's take a closer look at how eggs can help keep you not just sharp, but strong and resilient as well. 6. Supports immunity. There's a quiet force in our bodies that we don't often think about: the immune system. It works silently, day and night, guarding us from colds, infections, and all the invisible things that could throw us off course. But as we get older, that natural defense starts to slow down. It doesn't respond as quickly or as strongly as it used to. And for many seniors, something as simple as a seasonal bug can turn into a real setback. That's why the small choices we make each day matter more than ever. Every meal becomes more than just fuel. It becomes part of how we protect ourselves. And surprisingly, one of the best ways to support your immune system might already be sitting in your fridge: the egg. Eggs may look simple, but they pack a serious punch when it comes to immune-supporting nutrients. They're a great source of vitamin A, which helps keep the skin and the lining of your respiratory system healthy, the first barriers your body uses to block germs. They also deliver selenium, a trace mineral that helps your immune system detect and respond to threats more effectively. And that's not all. Eggs also give you vitamin B12 and high-quality protein, both of which are essential for producing white blood cells. The key players in fighting off illness for older adults who might be eating less or struggling to absorb nutrients as well as they once did. Eggs are an easy, digestible way to get what the body needs. The beauty of eggs is in their simplicity. They're quick to make, gentle on the stomach, and incredibly versatile. Whether it's a boiled egg with breakfast or a scrambled one with toast at dinner, it becomes part of a quiet but powerful routine, helping you bounce back faster from colds, stay strong during flu season, and just feel a little more like yourself every day. And here's something else. When your immune system is working better, everything else starts to improve too. Your energy, your appetite, your overall mood. And that leads us to another topic that doesn't get talked about enough in older age weight. Whether you're trying to avoid gaining too much or struggling to keep your weight up, eggs might be more helpful than you think. Let's explore how they fit into healthy, balanced weight management. 7. Helps maintain a healthy weight. As we get older, the way we relate to our bodies starts to shift. Weight isn't just about how we look or what the scale says, it begins to mean something more. For some, unexpected weight loss becomes a quiet signal that something deeper might be going on. For others, slow, steady weight gain brings extra pressure on the joints, higher blood pressure, and a level of tiredness that wasn't there before. But no matter the direction, the real goal is balance, not just in numbers, but in how we feel strong, steady, and well-nourished. And this is where eggs come in, quietly offering something pretty incredible. Unlike processed foods that leave you full for a moment and then crashing later, eggs provide real, lasting nourishment. They're packed with high-quality protein, healthy fats, and important nutrients that help keep hunger in check, support your metabolism, and give you steady energy, all in one small, simple food. Research shows that seniors who begin their day with a protein-rich breakfast like eggs often eat less throughout the day, not because they're trying to diet, but because their body feels satisfied. And that kind of fullness isn't just physical, it gives you emotional peace. It lets you make food choices from a place of calm, not urgency. For seniors who struggle with a low appetite due to medication, illness, or just aging itself, eggs are also a great option. They deliver a lot of nutrition in a small portion, easy to prepare, easy to eat, and easy to enjoy. But maybe the most important thing eggs give isn't just energy or protein, it's a sense of dignity. Managing your weight in a natural, healthy way can give you back a sense of control, a feeling of confidence, and the comfort to move through life on your own terms. Whether you're building strength back after a rough patch, or simply trying to stay steady, eggs can be your quiet partner in that journey, not for perfection, but for feeling well in your own skin. And as powerful as all of that is, there's still one more layer. Because beyond the physical, eggs also offer something unexpected: support for your emotional and mental well-being, especially when life feels heavy. Stick around, because what we'll share next might just change how you see this humble food. A simple egg, a lasting gift. In a world full of complicated diets, pricey supplements, and constantly changing health advice, it's almost comforting that something as simple and familiar as an egg still holds its ground. No trends, no flash, just key strength, steady nutrition, and a reminder that sometimes the best things in life are the ones we've known all along. As you've gotten older, You've come to understand what truly matters. Real strength, the kind that keeps you moving. A clear, focused mind. A steady, dependable heart. The ability to stay independent and keep showing up for the people and moments that matter most. It's the small things that carry the most meaning now. A gentle walk in the morning, sharing a laugh over coffee, sitting down to a warm, homemade meal, and in its own unassuming way, the egg has become one of those small yet mighty things. A simple food that offers real support for your body and mind even after all these years. Just think about it. One egg helps support memory, vision, bones, muscles, heart health, immunity, and healthy weight. All the areas that often need the most care as we age. And with each bite, you're giving your body what it needs. Not from a pill bottle or a fancy label, but from real food, the kind that stood the test of time. There's something powerful about that. No hype, no pressure, just nourishment you can count on. But maybe the most meaningful part of this story isn't even the egg itself. It's what it represents. Choosing to care for yourself, no matter your age, is an act of self-respect. It's not about turning back the clock. It's about honoring the years you've lived and making the most of the ones still ahead. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, 80s, or beyond, you still matter. You still have something to give, something to enjoy, something to live for. And a well-fed body helps you do that with more energy, more freedom, and more grace. So next time you crack open an egg, don't just see breakfast. See a small, powerful reminder that you're still showing up for yourself, that you still care, that you're still investing in a life well lived. And if this message spoke to you, stay with us. There are other everyday foods just as simple and overlooked that hold remarkable power for longevity, healing, and vitality. In our next video, we'll introduce another kitchen staple that might just surprise you with how much it can do for your health and happiness. This journey isn't over. In many ways, it's only beginning, and we're honored to walk it with you. Before you go, I'd love to hear what stuck with you. Share one thing you're going to apply in your life starting today. And if this video inspired you, leave a 1 in the comments. If not, that's okay too. Drop a 0. Your voice matters. Thanks for being here. And remember, you deserve to live life fully, on your own terms.